Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a historic race that IndyCar used to run, and it was called the Michigan 500. It was 250 grueling laps of fast IndyCar racing at the Michigan Speedway. It is a race that has since gone bye-bye. It did run a couple 400 miles here. But what better way to kick off the first race of the Triple Crown for the VOR IndyCar Series than bringing back the Michigan 500. Slight difference. This is 500 kilometers, 312 miles, 156 laps today. The first test of endurance, if you will, as we get you ready for the 4D Racewear Michigan 500 as the green flag will wave. And let's go racing in Michigan. Triple Crown number 1. See if everybody gives each other room. We didn't make. Oh, one spinning on the infield. I call it the infield, the inside lane. And caution is out. Somebody got loose down there in the bottom with the cold tires. And it's going to be a break for Julian Alton, who didn't get to start the race. I see Jim Herrick. Oh, the 52 with wheel damage already. Mauro Ramirez. Yeah, it's likely that seams transition there because of the different bankings. All right, back to green we go. Lap number 4. Let's hope we can get into a rhythm here and get things rolling in the Irish Hills of Michigan, virtually on the Captain eSports Network. Sudik can drop it to the bottom here. He'll make the lead change here. Nick started there in the third position, up to P1 already. Of course, our cameras tonight, we forgot to mention, presented by TrackCams22.com. You can check them out online. So Mauro Ramirez still off the track right now. Jim Herrick was able to get back on track. He is still on the lead lap in the 24th position. Not sure how much damage the 40 car has. Look at that, out of line. Dakota making a 2-for-1er. Big run into turn 1. He's going to get 3. Well, you can say who's maybe in a fuel save and maybe who's not in this run right now. Biggest movers in the race so far is this guy right here. Thomas Geisler won the practice race early this week. The German driver won at Chicagoland back in season 5. His only career win. Look at the back. He's a little high up there. Oh, trouble on the track. Trouble is Matthias Strauss. So he puts his left sides under the yellow. That's going to upset the car. Sends it up the track. Then it goes over the seam. He was fighting about 10 things at once right there. He does a good job locking it down. And I think was that the caution? Yeah, that's the caution. So just a lazy little spin there. No harm, no foul. 55 mile an hour. It looks like the top 12 came in. Looks like Granado is going to stay out. Everybody else within the top 20 are in. All 4 of the Team Watson cars are here this afternoon. He's going to lead. And Josh Tucker, who's a part of the other Team Watson racing team, the Let's Race division, we'll call it. As we go back to the green, kind of a slow start there. One car jumped out of line there to prevent an accident. This is what we look at now. So you see Kinder and Tucker pitted at 3 and 2. They are probably going to go 5 laps or so, I would think. And they're going to come to pit road. And then the rest of the field should take over at that point. So I think these guys are just going to try to run and get a quick yellow, would be my guess here. Jesper, the Texas leader, going to the front. Or Texas winner, I should say. It's another lead change. I've already lost count. So Jesper Omen leads by 1/10 of a second over Gonzalez. Or a car length, we'll call it. Geisler, Musselman, Sudik. Now, I am going to pound this question. Yes, I'm going to wear the fuel thing into the ground. By the way, James Watson is taking his car behind the wall. Not sure what happened to the 39 on lap 40, but his car is now behind the wall. With the pitting happening at lap 24 when the caution came out there, obviously comes about 8 laps short of when the fuel window would open. Are we going to start seeing more single file racing like this for the guys trying to save fuel and trying to make it to that 64 lap? Because you're going to have to see them go close to 40 laps to make it to that number. So we'll have to see how this works out for Oscar and where he actually turns out here. Because the leaders are coming off turn 4 right now. 8.3 for the Season 1 winner, first ever winner at this track in VORs. Diego Pereno down the pit road. So pit stop slowly starting to begin here, right at the 100 lap to go mark. Oh, here we go. Leader coming in. Geisler's coming with him. Will Lyon, all these guys, lap 57. So they went 33 laps, so right in the window. So the leader now is that guy right there, Matthias Kraus. You see the 11 up front. Oscar Gonzalez, he is the first car in line, obviously just pitted. And you see him trying to get a toe off the 2 as Musselman and Sudik and Vera, Jim Herrick, and Matt Houston on pit road. Here's Pereno, Fran Herrera, Granado, Houston, Altina, all these guys in this battle here as they all try to work together. It's been great racing. I mean, what a race it's been. Only 2 cautions so far. We're just about to the halfway point in this race. There's your front pack, and we can call this your second pack. And how about Julian there? Sends a message out as they're gritting saying, I'm having issues again. And now here he is in the 13th position on the lead lap. Never lost a lap, actually. And still has a chance to win this race. So does Dan Morera, 18th position back here. Josh Tucker riding with him in 19th, and Kinder. They are actually the first of the cars a lap down. Tucker, Kinder, Jim Herrick is actually now a lap down, unfortunately. Ty Richter, unfortunately, a lap down. So these guys hoping for a yellow sometime in this race. The patience, everybody's done a fantastic job here in this race. I mean, hopefully you're enjoying it. 500 kilometers, like the old Michigan 500 all over again, except still the K in the end there. 4D Racewear, of course, being the sponsors of the race. And it should be that car right there in the front, Oscar Gonzalez, who's led the most laps so far. He's had no problem being the leading train, the rabbit, if you will. All right, so Oscar Gonzalez back in position again. And it's still up the top 10 here now. And the laps they just pitted at there. So you see 83 for Gonzalez, 91 for Oman, 88 for Geisler. Sudik, Lyon, and Musselman, those 3 just pitted at lap 92 and 93 apiece. 89 for Vera, 89 for Altina, Dakota DeMay at 93. So in order for those guys to go on a one-stopper the rest of the way, they would have to run, and I'm going to go off lap 93 at the time, which leaves us 63 laps. You have to go 32 and 32 to get to the finish, which is right in the window. So some of these guys are working themselves right into the window to make this a one-stop race by playing the fuel save. Oscar Gonzalez, on the other hand, is probably going to be hoping sometime down the road a caution comes out again. All right, so Musselman, Boston, and Dakota all on pit road now. That leaves, let's see, no one. Will Lyon on pit road also here. So everybody's clear to pit road. And your leader is going to be this guy right here, Oscar Gonzalez. Again, though, he has to pit one more time. So the battle for the win might actually be sitting back here right now. A couple laps from coming to pit road. Matter of fact, right now, coming to pit road. And this is, unfortunately, the give that you give for being the leader of the race all day, is not able to save the fuel. And basically now hands the lead over to these guys as he makes that extra pit stop. Now, the good news is he should be able to short fill and come out on the lead lap here. So if a yellow does come out, he is still in this race. But right now, it has come down to roughly 9 cars, I would say. Well, Will Lyon leads this thing. AJ Musselman, Sudik in third, Oman fourth, Dakota DeMay, your top 5. Incredible racing today. I cannot help but say great job to everybody here. 2 cautions in the first 24 laps, and we haven't seen one now, and we're at lap 143. We have gone 117 laps. I'm sorry, 119 laps straight. Green flag racing here. Almost 250 miles. AJ Musselman. How big of a win would this be? I've seen AJ have his ups and downs in his league. And here he is up front and a chance to win a Triple Crown event in VOR. I'm sure he is psyched right now. Sudik, couple career wins. Last season was his career season. Of course, he lost out to Van de Sande in the end. But Nick had a career year. This would be easily the biggest win of his career. Jesper Omen, it's only his second career start. Dakota DeMay has been on the edge of a big win for seasons now. He could pull this off. You got Geisler back there in sixth. He's won one race, and that was Chicagoland 2 seasons ago. I mean, there are so many guys up here in the running for this win that could easily be the biggest win in their open wear career in iRacing. All right, so Vera and Granado have kind of fallen off the pack. So is Julian Alton. They're almost, no, Julian's actually there. I'm sorry. Vera and Granado is actually coming to pit road. So he's short on fuel. But it's down to these 7 cars right now going for the win of this race. Unless something happens. Then you got people back here like Cameron Boston, Sven Van Connell, Matt Houston, Bruno Miranda, Diego Pereno, Oscar Gonzalez. Omen taking him 3 deep. Here he comes. It's picking up now. Oh, contact. Up into the wall goes the 89 Lions. Tough break for the 89 who had a great run. Unfortunately, just in the wrong spot, wrong time. Got hip checked and into the wall. And here comes Sudik to the bottom. He's going to slide up there. How about an IndyCar slide job? Oh, Omen's in the wall. So is Geisler. They're all going for it. Omen trying to keep his track record 100% after winning in Texas. How about Julian in third? 2 to go. Is it one of these 4? Does Dakota sneak one from 5th? How about Geisler? 7/10 back. He's got a shot. Should mention Ty Richter and Bruno Miranda had to make pit stops. I guess I should go ahead and put this out there now. The apron down there where that white line is out of bounds. You can't go down there to make the pass. White flag, it's Sudik to the top. Dakota got tight off the bottom. I don't know how much that hurt his momentum. Sudik is just trying to find somewhere to go. Off turn 4, Musselman protecting the bottom. Top side goes Omen. At the line, Omen's going to get him. 2/100ths of a second, Jesper Omen has won the 40 Racewear Michigan 500. Wow. 312 miles later, and that's the finish of this race. All right. Final results in a wild one. Holy cow, that was wild. Whew. Omen wins it by 25/100ths of a second. Sudik finishes 3rd. Julian Alton 4th. Thomas Geisler 5th. Dakota DeMay ends up 6th. Cameron Boston 7th. Sven Van Connell finishes 8th. Matt Houston, Oscar Gonzalez in 10th. We'll be back in 2 weeks at the Phoenix Raceway virtually. And for round number 3 of the VOR IndyCar Series, again, big shout out to 40 Racewear for sponsoring tonight's race. But we're out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your 4th of July. That comes up here next week. And we'll see you back on July the 9th. And always remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See ya!